Dude, imagine this was in 3D. That'd be super weird. What have I done? Yep, I did it. I enjoyed making sense from Undertale from a previous video, and so why not, instead of his brother like I should have done, I make my life worse and do this monstrosity. Like, what was going on in Toby Fox's mind when he made this? I feel like it was unclear. Anyways, the main thing we need to worry about is the head. I tried scouting out on Google to find good references, and I made a big PDF file full of pictures. But the problem is that I couldn't find any good references of the head because I want to make a head like from N6 Productions. I eventually made 3 references so I can create the head, which led me to make this. I'm just joking. This model sucks. That's why I made a new one that looks so much better. Look how huge that mouth is. I can fit inside of it. Okay, after modeling the head, I plucked some eyes, some teeth, and some hair for some extra uncanniness to finally get the head done. Alright, 1 point down, 7 more to go. God damn it. Okay, not going to lie, I'm a bit dumb and didn't record the rest of the modeling, so I'm going to try my best to demonstrate how I model the whole thing. For the floating eye, I just use a simple sphere. That's it. For the TV model, I just use a simple default cube. That's it. Next up is the side stalks, or this rose, thorn, stem type of thing. I was quite puzzled on what to do, but in Blender, there's a thing called an array modifier, which duplicates the object so you don't have to Control C, Control V all the time. And a curve modifier, which basically makes the array of the objects connect with the curve. And so for the stalks, I just made a cylinder with a lot of spots attached to it, put it in a circular curve, and BAM! The animation will never end. But you might be thinking that this part of the stalks will be visible, breaking the illusion of Flowey producing stalks out of its body. Well, to those people asking that, shut up for once in your life. But yeah, you are correct. But it's kind of an easy fix. All you have to do is to go to the camera settings and limit the distance of the scene. So now the part of the stalk will not be visible of the final render. I used the array modifier and the curve modifier to create the pipes in the center and in the back. Up next is the branches, which looks super complicated and will take a long time to model. But no worries, I'm an expert at geometry nodes and I totally made up the setup all by myself without any tutorial. Lastly, I created the arm. And not gonna lie, it kinda looks like a pickle. Okay, I've been doing this project for so long that I needed someone's opinion about the model. And so I went to Discord to post my artwork to random people and wait for feedback. While I was waiting, I went outside after a week of staying inside and finally started to breathe some fresh air. I smell weed. Once I returned, I got a lot of positive feedback from people, which is a really good sign, but here are some comments that I want to share. Some of the feedback I got was that the TV should have been a little bit more like real life, otherwise it kinda looks fake, which is a fair call. So I followed this tutorial to make some small pictures of the screen, and added some surface imperfections on the glass to make it more dirty. Next, people said that it looks kinda cute and similar to a claymation type of style, which is something that I don't want to make. So I lowered the glass reflections and changed the material on both the stalks and the arm to make it more realistic. I also replaced those original thorns into cactus needles to give it more of a creepy look. Alright, it seems like things are getting somewhere. Not literally. Now, I could just end it there and call it a day, but I want to have the ability to animate the whole thing, which means I have to add a skeleton inside of it. Okay, let's see how it's... Oh my god! There we go, now it's working. This is kind of fun. After the rig is done, it's time to start animating the whole thing, which is as fun as going to school. Then I used DaVinci Resolve to add some finishing touches to it to create the final animation.